We often hear that life is meant to be a very pleasurable affair. And when we hear this, we perhaps also subconsciously dismiss it because we see that it doesn't match up to our own life experience. Our own life experience involves a fair share of tragedies, a fair share of agony, and life doesn't necessarily appear to be such a pleasurable affair. Well, the truth of the matter is that it was designed to be, like as somebody would put it, walk in the Garden of Eden. It was meant to be like a walk in the park. It was meant to be very beautiful. And the fact is that it can also be made very beautiful. It can be brought back to how it was when we were childlike. But there is a certain definite process to it, and a lot of us are, in most cases, not aware of the process, and in other cases, even if we are aware, we have not regarded it enough. One such extraordinarily powerful way to bring life back to its lost glory is that of employing the modality of prayer. Prayer is a very powerful device to be able to actually live like God Himself, to be able to walk with God, to be able to manifest the kind of life that God originally wanted for us. However, what has happened is we have reduced it to a very oversimplified version, wherein we simply ask mechanically. Prayer is much more than that. It is actually a 4-step process, and it is a very simple process, and when those steps are followed in their natural sequence, you can elicit the response of God. You can get God to... God is compassionate, no doubt, but it is through our free will that we have to evoke His compassion. That is our responsibility. So prayer is that particular science through which you can evoke His response, through which you can get Him to employ His compassion and offer His mercy to us. And that helps us to turn everything around, not just our spiritual life, which is the first thing. God starts and occupies our body, mind and spirit, and that takes our spiritual life to a next level. But more importantly, for most people, He turns around the mundane life, the relational life, the physical life, the material life. That's where most of us seek our breakthroughs, because that's felt more by us. Most of our obstacles are around those areas. And once we do with those obstacles, we do away with those obstacles, then we can relate to spiritual growth in a far more fundamental manner. So the technology of prayer helps us to generate breakthroughs through the mercy of the divine. And if God is too strong a word for you, then through the support of the quantum field, through the support of the universe, So I wholeheartedly invite you for this upcoming webinar, where I'll share this technology of the scriptural technology of the 4-step prayer and the way God originally intended us to pray. And let us employ that in our lives and start seeing instantaneous results, starting in the moment of prayer, and then ongoing support from the quantum field, from the infinite organizing power called God. I once again wholeheartedly invite you. Thank you so much.